everyone. Welcome to Raw and Flawed. I'm Carol.
I'm Judith, and this is
Yessica.
Welcome, Yessica.
Thank you guys.
I'm so happy to have you.
Finally, how long has it been?
I've been trying to get her on, to come to the office for a year.
All right, it hasn't been that long.
Yes, it has.
It's that now I'm growing, and just trying to be out there even more.
she's coming out of Suffolk County.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you guys.
There's
So
more-
thank you for having me.
There's more to life than Suffolk County.
Yeah.
Okay, look at you now. Since when?
She learned how to drive her car across
Yeah.
20
Oh
miles.
my God, yes.
It's okay driving, but today it was a little rough with the weather.
I feel like days that it's raining, we should just cancel the days.
Yeah, just stay home, and there's no driving. Because you can even drive fast. You have to be slow.
No, people be driving fast. That drives me crazy.
You know when I get scared? Those big ass trucks in the rain just driving.
I hate that. It scares me.
I was behind one of them today. I was like, oh.
How long did it take you to get here?
30 minutes.
Oh, okay. It's not
Oh,
terrible.
that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
30 minutes.
Yeah, same.
Usually, if there's a lot of traffic, because I do go to the doctor here, close by the office. If it's 2 p.m., it would take me an hour and a half.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, let's do the podcast before it's a
Early.
certain time. We're gonna be home.
But a good time, because it's Monday today. So.
It is Monday.
1 week before Christmas week.
Oh, shoot, is it?
Yeah. Yep. What's today?
That's why we're all wearing holiday sweaters,
right,
except
right.
someone.
I have my hat.
Ho, ho,
Bear
ho.
with me. It didn't fit on my head.
Are you a hoe? And a ho-ho.
As you can see, this is our close friend, Yessica.
Yes.
That's why she's so comfortable.
I know. It's okay. I mean, we say we can curse here.
Yes.
Okay, this is not cursing
Did you come
anyways.
with intentions to oldie curse here?
No, not oldie, just naturally be myself, so.
Okay, that's what we like.
I'm just
Cursing is involved.
Yeah, that's who I am.
Very
unless, right, I thought it was part of that.
Yeah.
It's part of the whole, you know.
It's very raw. It's very raw. You could curse. You could do whatever you want. Just
You can
don't get
dance.
naked.
Ooh, una bachatica. Play it. Two Dominicans, they were crazy.
My two favorite Dominicans.
Anyway.
Oh, I'm a little Saudi too, so.
Not by blood,
Not by blood.
By
Association.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately.
She loves
recognize
pupusas.
Saudis. Yes, I do. Ooh, if you haven't had pupusas from El Salvador, then you're missing out.
That comes from somebody that's very, very picky with.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
Oh my God, yes.
I must say though, when I arrived in El Salvador, I had pupusa and a little strip of pupusa land. And then on the way back, it wasn't the best. I was disappointed on the way back. I know.
Here wasn't good.
No,
Yeah, when I arrived, the first thing I did was I want pupusa, right? But when I was going back here to the airport, I wanted pupusa again for the last time, pero it wasn't good.
Mike was pissed.
Mike was pissed.
Was they from the same place?
This is what Mike did. We went to get pupusa to this little thing by the road. And he goes, all right, I'm gonna go pee. And then I see him take off with our Uber. I'm like, is this guy leaving us? He just went to get a beer because he couldn't have the pupusa without a beer.
There was nowhere to buy the beer nearby. They took the Uber.
Yo, he took a 5 minute, 10 minutes to come back. I said, well, thank you so much for letting us know. I thought that you just took off and left us here.
What's a Salvi beer?
¿Cómo se llama? La Suprema? Mira,
Oh, but
Mhm.
Suprema.
La Suprema tastes just like a Presidente beer.
But Suprema is not only Salvadorian.
No,
Is it?
Salvi.
I feel like I've had Suprema in other places.
They had another one, but I didn't try the one that goes in a
Pilsner?
brown bottle. I didn't try that because they said it's too.
Yeah, Pilsner's too watery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pilsners usually are.
But Pilsner is more I think every country has a Pilsner. I know Ecuador has one, Colombia.
There's like 100 fucking Pilsners here in America.
Yeah,
I
but
never tried
Suprema
those.
tastes just like
Presidente.
I
Yeah.
think that's why I love it.
Really, really cold.
Yeah.
Tastes really, really good. Presidente.
On a hot day, when you're hungover,
With la playa.
on the beach, a cold beer. The nice ceviche.
When it's freaking cold
I
outside.
don't like ceviche.
Um,
Again, I am very picky, so.
have you tried a ceviche though?
I tried
all the
ceviche.
fishes.
Not all the fishes, no.
I think
Mainly-
people like that.
Probably the shrimp.
Yeah, the shrimp. Mainly the shrimp.
Because she plays it safe.
Right,
They're
you
the
have
white
to.
fish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like with pulpo.
I tried pulpo, fried though. Not like cevichado or whatever it is.
Well,
It's cevicheado.
It gets
You know, like,
cooked with
you know,
lemon
like-
juice.
Yeah, that's what it. I know how it goes with ceviche. It's like marinades for days and days in that lime juice.
Miss Picky Girl.
I'm opening up my
Horizons.
yes. So, but
That's alright. We still like you.
yeah, I love you guys. Say back.
Love you.
Thanks.
We're about to pray.
Ho ho ho.
Ho ho ho.
So, Yessica.
Yes, I'm pregnant. No, I'm joking.
It's
Who's the baby daddy?
Jesus Christ.
oh,
Anyways,
he's having his second.
yeah. Jesus número 2, 2.0. Nada avisado.
Jesus, not Jesus.
No, Jesús. Claro, ¿sabes?
La Virgen María?
Yo, literal.
I got a serious question for you.
Okay, yeah. We got questions?
Hell yeah. What do you think about friends in the industry?
Friends in the industry.
Hold on, let me finish the sentence.
Oh.
She's ready to
Yeah,
go.
she's ready.
I don't have any friends in the industry. I understand.
What do you think would be some of the qualities that you look for in people when we're networking with other people that makes you think like, oh, I could really be friends with these people? Like, what did you see in me and Carol to be like, I gotta like these girls?
I'm all about energy. Like, I could feel your energy. With Carol, I'll give you Carol as an example. She was super quiet when I met her. Super quiet, very tiny little girl.
It'd be
I
the
saw
quiet
her.
ones.
Yeah, it'd be the quiet ones. Super quiet, but it was just something about her because she's just talking to me. She was open to talk to me, and her energy looked genuine. That's all I think about when I'm like go after my friends or whoever. I am usually the one that approach people. I don't remember how you and I
do.
met.
In front of an open house, she's like, you're Judith, right?
Oh, so see, I'm
She's like,
always the one to go.
I'm Dominican. I'm like, okay. She's like, Yessica with the Y. I'm like, okay. Judith with no H.
Oh, okay.
That's how we
So
met.
see, I always like I'm the one that I'm okay with.
Initiate
Yeah, initiate
and I've
that
heard that from
conversation.
your other friends.
Other friends. I'm the
That
one.
you kind of just harass us into being your friends.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say I'm just super friendly and open and outgoing. And I wasn't like this all the time. I think Carol saw a glimpse of me, not like fully who I am right now. Like we met like 3 years ago.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, like Yessica has transitioned so much
Right.
from like the person that I met. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I sometimes I don't look back because it's difficult sometimes to look back. But yeah, I've grown a lot, you know, and so that's why it's okay for me to go out to people and say, you know what, hey, my name is Yessica, like, what's your name, what do you do, or blah, blah, blah. I start that conversation. It's easy for me to do it. But going back to your question, friends and qualities that I look for is just people that are, I don't like fake people. You know what I'm saying? Just plain and simple. I want people to be genuine and they want to be part of my friend group. It's not like because they want something from me or we want to gain something from each other. It has to be like a genuine connection, and we both want to grow here in real estate because that's what I like. I like being surrounded with like-minded people that want to grow, want to be successful, want this to be obviously their job forever. So this is why I love you guys, because you guys have the same mindset that I do have. We want to grow, we want to make it in real estate. I have a family obviously that I want to provide for. I'm sure you guys do too. So being surrounded by people that think the same definitely makes me grow more and more and more every day. So that's what I look for.
Good answer.
Mm-hmm.
You got it right. You were testing you.
You guys were testing. Oh, really?
That's the answer you have written down?
Oh, sure, really?
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, gracias. Pass with flying colors.
No.
Okay.
I definitely see the confidence in you though. Like,
Yes, I don't think I would ever, looking back at myself and looking, like past me looking at myself right now, I don't think I would be okay being here today, speaking the way that I am and doing what I do. So, yes, real estate definitely has helped me grow a lot.
And you have your own podcast.
I do. Cafecito in Real Estate. Can I give myself a shout out? I guess.
Yeah, give yourself a shout out.
Cafecito in Real Estate, guys. I do have a podcast myself. It's not easy.
Nope.
But I do hear that I'm good at it, right? So I'm like, alright.
No, de hablando mierda, you good.
Hablando mierda, yo soy muy buena.
La número uno.
Ok, ya se están pasando.
This bitch went into the mic probably mad loud. Just
Yo.
now.
Número, no, it's not. But yeah.
How's that going for you though?
Podcast, definitely a lot of people refer to me, cafecito, cafecito, sugar cafecito. I was at Friday, I was hanging out in Bayshore, and this lady just came up to me. She hugged me. She goes, "Are you the Padre team?" I was like, "Yes, lady. Do I know you?" She goes, "Yeah, I watch all your stories. I know you." I'm like, "Great. Do I know you?" So definitely it's putting me out there. My name, obviously, the Padre team. I'm part of the Padre team. I didn't say that, but yeah, part of the Padre team. So it's putting my name and the Padre team out there more and more. So it definitely is great with exposure and everything. So it's great that you guys are also doing it too, because, you know, obviously it's better for us, let's say our name is just out there in our case, and also your case too, you know, if we're putting an offer and they know
What you do.
what I do, and they obviously get a glimpse of who I am and they connect with me, it could be a little bit easier to negotiate, you know what I'm saying, and have that more of an open door, or a little, my offer could be more at the top than any other offer, right?
Yeah.
So
I think that's right. I like how you made that connection, because now that I think about it, you know, we've gotten offers accepted where they know of Ben, you know, they know
right,
that you guys get things done. Like, they already know where you guys come from. And I feel like I'm very blunt when it comes to negotiating. If I tell you, like, I'm gonna make this happen, I'm gonna make it happen. I feel like there's a lot of agents out there that they're when they say that stuff. They don't even know what they're talking about.
yeah,
And not to come down on them, like, you'll get there, but a big thing is, like, faking it till you make it in the industry. That's, like, the thing, and I never want to be referred to that person. So I think making a Raw podcast did come hand in hand, and kind of having people look at us in the way that we want people to look at us.
Yeah.
Just, we're being ourselves, you know, we're being honest.
yeah. I always have this conversation because a lot of people in this business, they want to pretend they're somebody they're not. And listen, that's your life. If that's what you want to do, then go ahead. But when it comes to it is, again, going back to us, we just want to be as real as possible. We don't want to sugarcoat anything. Or anybody that comes into asking me about real estate, is it easy? No, it's not easy. You have to love it in order to stay here forever. So always real, always real.
Yeah, you can definitely see when someone is just faking.
Yeah.
Like, not being who they genuinely are. It's very visible.
Yeah, you can definitely.
It's hard for them to even speak. Honestly, I find myself sometimes, like, with certain people, I feel like if I feel like those people can't relate to me, or like we're not type the same, like they just won't understand, I catch myself sometimes like switching up like my tone of voice, or like holding back on certain things that I say. And I'm like, damn, this is gonna mess me up, because when I come to be myself, people are gonna be like, what the hell's wrong with this girl?
Yeah,
you know, like,
yeah.
and I get it, like, at the end of the day, you gotta be professional and everything, but like, you also wanna show yourself, you wanna show your personality.
100%. And then at the end of the day, this is a people's business. We're not selling homes here.
We're selling our personality.
This is us. We're just guiding people through this purchase. But at the end of the day, it takes a lot for them to trust you and understand that you are capable of making this happen. And that comes with a lot of personalities, and getting to know, obviously, your clients as well, what type of personalities they have. And yes, and somehow we kind of adapt to different personalities, but it's always staying true to ourselves.
Yeah.
So,
Right. We like that. Look at that. Jump right into it.
yeah.
So, you got any Christmas plans?
For Christmas, I was reminiscing back to DR Christmas. I used to love Christmas as a kid.
I heard Christmas in DR is fun.
It's a lot of fun. It's just different than here.
What do you guys do in DR?
So in DR, for us, what I can remember, something that was reminiscent, hopefully I don't cry, but for the time of this year, there was only one time a year that we could have grapes and apples, and it will be Christmas.
I've never seen fucking grapes and apples in my life in DR.
And it's only Christmas, and sometimes little as that, you take it for granted. It's like, I was just reminiscing, I'm like, that's crazy. I only had apples and grapes just one time a year, and it was like, we don't have it. Is that, and then colmado, you don't have that all year round, right? My mom never went to a supermarket like that. She probably
What's a
twice.
colmado?
Colmado is like a little bodega. Yeah, like, oh, yeah, you could go. Yeah, you go and pick up your food that you're gonna cook for the day.
So buy a pound of detergent.
Yeah, everything is there. Everything is in a colmado. So that's why my mom didn't have to go to the supermarket, right? So that's why the only time around we can have grapes and apple was Christmas, because they had it. But it in DR is all about having new clothes for Christmas, or the next day, or for New Year's.
Outfit.
Yeah, that's not outfit. It has to be new. It can be, you cannot wear the same clothes that you wore last year. It has to be new. So I remember that, and it was always family. and my grandma passed away. I've been here for 13 years, right? And I've only spent one Christmas after I left, and that was after my grandma passed away. And it wasn't the same. I think she was the glue to my family, and when I went back, even though it was in DR, it wasn't the same. So that's why I don't mind spending my Christmas here. Obviously, with my family, we just eat, have a good time, and we go night-night. We'll open gifts Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, like after 12.
Yeah, after 12, we open gifts. And that's what we do.
All right, so Christmas, family.
Yes.
You have a son.
I have a son, yes. I love
Getting
talking
all
about
the
my son.
gifts.
Oh, yeah.
So he opens Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve with me, Christmas Day with his dad.
Wow.
Mhm.
Do you do the elf on the shelf?
He does not believe in Santa or the elf.
No way. Because you told him or because of his nephews?
Because my nephews, they don't believe in Santa. Like, they don't believe in the Santa stuff. Santa, whatever you're gonna say.
I don't have kids, but I love the tipsy elf thing.
Yeah? But you have to do that every day. You have to put the elf in different...
I know, I wish somebody would do that shit to me. I'd be so grateful.
I don't know, for me, it's like, because I always knew also since, like, little, like, we didn't grow up believing in that in DR, so it was like, he was okay. And now his dad is American, right? So it's completely different, but he was okay with it, so it was like...
Yeah.
I would love to see that. Like, obviously we have family. Like, they always talk about DR Christmas, and I would love to experience that at least once in my life, because I can't really see like a hot Christmas.
Mm.
And to be excited over like grapes and apples, like
Right.
that's something like I want to experience. I also heard, I don't know, strawberries. Something about strawberries. I'm not sure if it's during that time too, but like fruits that you just don't see over there.
Yeah.
It's so weird for people to be like, oh my god, I want to go during.
Like,
this
I
time
used to
because
be
of
really
this.
excited for
Yeah.
grapes and
It's the
apples.
little things.
It's the little
It
things.
is,
That's
it
why I
is.
was like, oh, like, we take a lot of things for granted.
Mhm.
We do take a lot of things for granted. I feel like now it's time to be grateful over those
Reflect,
things.
listen, it's hard, like I said, sometimes you don't want to look back in the past, but just to reflect and know that you are right now, probably, I guess in my case, living myself through like an answered prayer. You know, like I pray to be here myself in the past. So it's hard to, you know, like, oh, I want this in the future. I don't have this, so I can't really just embrace every moment.
And we're older now, so like
Yeah.
we're in a different place where we can process things differently and just be very grateful.
Yeah, for what we have
Yeah.
here.
I think the holidays is a big form of that, to be grateful. Me personally, I used to be very anti-holiday. I feel like holidays are very commercialized. I still think that way. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I do love Christmas. I love how people get together for Christmas. I love the decorations, the trees, the smells. Like I
everything.
love that stuff, and it's something that like in the future I always say like, oh, I would love to have like Christmas activities to have with my kids, my family. Like that's something that I'm looking forward to. So like it's a good time to reminisce over the
Yeah.
past or the future, how you want things to be done. Also, it's the end of the year, you know, like you wanna start thinking like, oh, what was I grateful for? What did I take, you know?
From this year, you know?
Yeah. And what do I want to look forward to the next year? What do I want to leave behind in the past year? Who do I want to leave behind next year?
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
2025, new me, new friends.
New me, new year.
New friends.
New number? Who this?
No, no.
No, we
I've
can't.
been having the same number. I can't
Yeah,
even
we
change this
can't.
number even if I wanted to. But yeah. What about you? You like Christmas?
I love Christmas.
You
You see our baby got back Santa Claus sweater?
Santa baby.
I love Christmas. I love the music. I love like Salvadorian Christmas music.
I love
my
Dominican
God.
music.
I can't stand Dominican Christmas music.
I love Dominican.
That shit
Because
too
that
much.
just makes me feel in the spirit. That's
Yeah.
mind you. I was growing up, right? I grew up there, right? That's all they played. December 1st hit. That's all you're listening to, right? And that takes me back to those good days.
I could do it one day, but every day from the 1st to Christmas, it's
Yeah.
merengue, Dominican merengue, Christmas music.
Let's play some right now.
Not even like it starts November 1st for us, like with the cumbia, and I love it. I love it. I love Salvadorian cumbia.
Hmm.
I'm coming over to
And
your
back
house
home,
for
like we
Christmas.
do like the.
I know. Let's talk about it.
Huh?
Let's talk about it. How you guys excluded me from the Christmas. Let's talk about it.
Carol's about to get sentimental. You're like, let's talk about this beef.
I told her
Let's
last
talk about
night,
it.
I'm leaving the 31st.
And you okay with that?
That's the only day that
You
works
know
for all
what?
of
You know
us.
what? You gotta blame yourself. You know what?
No, I'm blaming you guys.
Hold on.
I'm blaming no. Mm-mm.
When you point the finger, you got 4 more pointing at you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
You said I can't make it, and then you gave no other options. Are we supposed to come and be like, well, Jessica, can you make it this day?
You guys were all confirming. Let's track back everybody.
We were confirming, but then when you say you couldn't make, I said, look, I can't do this day, but I could do Tuesday to Saturday this week. You could have been like, well, I could do Thursday and Friday.
No, because this one already was like, no, I can only do this one year.
She did do
So
that.
I was like, what, do I have any options? Because she's the one that's hosting.
You know how Carol is.
Mm-hmm.
No, but that's the only day that works for me.
She's serious.
Like every
too.
day I have something to do. I'm not kidding. So I
So, and then I confirmed, and nobody, Carol confirmed, Mike confirmed, I confirmed.
But what do you have to do?
Everybody.
I told her not to go.
I already said yes to going to this holiday party.
Go for an hour, then come to my house.
That could be something, yeah, but if you guys are still
No,
out,
if you're still our friend, that's what you would do.
shut the fuck, don't put this on me. Reverse psychology here, guys.
Reverse
Learning.
gaslighting.
Yo, gaslighting to the max.
We're gonna do white elephant, Christmas game.
What time is the Christmas
It's
party?
at 7.
We're about to put.
It's at 7. What time are you guys going?
It starts at 8.
Oh, okay.
You
You
can
guys
get
always
there at
late.
9, bro.
You guys are always late, anyways.
No, we're gonna be that 8.
Dominicans are always late.
Well, we're the only 2 Dominicans in the group, so
So you're gonna be late.
I'm gonna be there on time.
Nah, the Judith is really good with timing.
I'll be there on time.
Yeah.
Especially when I have to drive to Suffolk County
Yeah,
on
she's good on
Friday.
timing.
Alright, whatever. We'll see.
It'll be fun. We're gonna play games, Christmas games, drinking
What are
games.
Christmas games?
What are Christmas
The one
games?
that you sent, remember? With the hot dog?
Oh my
We
god.
have to do that one.
That's not a Christmas game.
A hot dog?
When you tie the string to the hot dog and you gotta go like this and the hot
We
dog
have
goes
to
to your
do
mouth.
that one.
It's not even a Christmas.
That's not a Christmas. That's just any
well,
day
games,
game.
games.
Okay.
But there are Christmas games.
We cannot play Uno because I heard somebody gets super competitive
Because
here.
people like to cheat.
You right?
Yeah, this one right here.
I feel like she's like that with all games. Little, very competitive little elf.
She be throwing like flipping over the table like I'm done with this.
Well, everyone plays Uno differently.
They do.
Yes.
And there's only one, like, I go by the box.
Okay, but you be breaking the rules all the time.
No, you can't stack. You can't double stack.
I like stacking
You can't.
because some people stack, other people don't stack.
You can't stack.
Yeah.
Well, that's the point. You're supposed to come to one conclusion. Are we
Yeah.
stacking or we're not stacking?
Before you play, like.
The box says no stacking.
All right.
Anyways, Yessica.
Yes.
So are you, how should I say this? Are you planning for 2025?
Yes. Actually, I do have a vision board tomorrow event at my office.
Were we invited?
Welcome to come, guys. Yes, of course. So 6 p.m. It's gonna be at my office. It's only for girls, and basically what we're gonna do is vision board, put what we want for 2025. Now, one thing that 2024 has taught me a lot is already law of attraction, right? So basically saying, listen, this is what I want, and this is what I have already in the future. It's just knowing that these things that you have this desire for these things, like let's say I want to do, I don't freaking know, like these many deals in 2025. Like I already know I have those, and because my mindset is already working and knowing that I have these things, now I'm gonna just work towards those things, and that's what I'm gonna do. So yes, I'm already visualizing. I got my everything that I want to do for 2025, and I'm gonna put in my vision board. I did a vision board for 2024, so I'm doing one.
Would you say you've hit goals on that vision board?
Yes, I did. Looking back at it, I did. Sometimes I want to say at the beginning of the year it didn't seem like I would, but it was a great year. So I'm a true believer in that as well. I became very confident in 2024.
Yeah, I see that.
So that's why whatever I went through in the beginning, all those little, I guess, dark moments you can say, definitely prepare me to be who I am today, and obviously prepare me to be who I am in the future. And knowing that future me already has all these things, that's something that I learned also 2024.
We get deep here.
Yeah. You guys wouldn't even think I get deep like this, right? Because I'm like, oh,
I just
funny.
think you're like an emotional, emo.
I'm very emotional. I'm very in tune with my emotions. I just don't show it as much.
Yeah, you're not very expressive.
I'm
We're
not-
like in that way.
Yeah, that's what I said. Going back, I feel like we're the same. like, again, with those dark moments that I went through, I guess in 2024, right, that nobody knows about, those moments, I didn't go to anybody to talk about it. There's only one being that knows what I went through in 2024, and like, whatever I cried in 2024, and that's God. I am very big on having a relationship with God. I'm not Christian, I'm not Catholic, I don't even know if I can. I know it gets complicated when you bring up religion for people, but that's who I can bring and be myself with. Like, that's who I can just lay all my guards down and just be me.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So what God do you speak to?
My Lord Jesus Christ, the only one for me, as far as like, obviously I respect whatever everybody believes in, but for me, the one and only,
The one that you were just pregnant by?
my Lord Jesus Christ. I do joke around.
I do joke around.
I do joke around. God has his sense of humor too, people.
Listen, yeah, he's up there cracking up right now.
Yeah, so.
What advice can you give
Ooh.
to anyone that is going through a dark time in their career, and how did you overcome it? How did you stay positive?
Again, God kept me positive and being surrounded by so many like-minded people. I want to say, knowing what people went through in the beginning with real estate definitely helps. With having Jose, he's a great support system. His wife, great support system. My friends that are around me, great support system. I know what they went through in the beginning, and I know that they were at a position that I am physically right now. Let's say, like, I'm doing good, but it's like I want to be the best, right? At some point in my life, and I know that they went through some periods of their time that they went through like a lot of dark times, but they overcame that, and I can just learn from them and know that, listen, they went through this and they overcame that. I know that I can do the same, right? So being with these people always, and obviously relying my confidence and my beliefs that I'm gonna make it through, because God put this desire. Like, I'm here today, and I've never felt more happy to be doing what I do. It's because God put that in my heart. And I know because he put it in my heart is because I already have it in the future. So that always is going to keep me going. Always. So that's what keeps me going all the time. Knowing that there's this burning desire of being in real estate and being successful and helping families for a very, very long time, because I know I'm already doing it in the future. So if this is what you love, stick by it. It's not easy. It's difficult. There's a lot of things you're going to go through. Your family probably not gonna understand it. There's times that I've gone to my family, I'm like, listen, I'm tired. They're like, what? You don't even work. Bro, this is mentally draining.
Yeah.
But they don't understand.
It's mentally and physically exhausting.
So,
Yeah. I mean, I think I told you, I'm like, I almost forgot that this was even happening today, because
Yeah, I called her this morning. I'm like, hey. I'm like, what are you wearing?
no, she's like, what time are you leaving? I'm like, till what?
oh, you forgot?
Bro, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. My dog is throwing up. I'm freaking losing my mind, because I'm going through, it's kind of like we've been doing this for a while. Like, I've been doing this for almost 4 years now, right? So like, I know when like burnout is coming. Like,
Yeah.
I'm burning out. So for the past couple weeks, and I've talked to you about it, I'm like, I feel like, there's some burnout happening, like it's coming. And it doesn't help that, the weather's changing, it's the holidays, whatever the case may be. And that a lot of people, unless you're in this, you don't really understand that and where it's coming from. Same situation. Your parents might think like, you don't do much. Like, we do a lot at the end of the day, and we do it like freaking 7 days a week. All like, you have no time to. I have to pencil in to my schedule when to wash my hair.
Yeah.
Like, I'm this close to losing my mind. So I'm like, how do I not do that?
Right.
And it's like, only you can really tell yourself, like, it's fabulous that you speak to God and that you have that connection to God, and that's an outlet for you. But only you can really get yourself out of that, because at the end of the day, if not you, then who?
Right.
Right? And we preach on that. Like, I preach on that. If you don't get yourself out, and I try to be there for my friends as much as possible when I feel like I can connect to them, like with Sam, right? In her situation. With you, when you were going through what you were going through in the beginning of the year, I told you, I was like, bro, if not you, then who? Like, you're great at this. I was like, focus, regroup, like, keep going. You gotta keep going. Yeah. Especially when you're passionate over something that you love to do.
Mm-hmm. And if you're writing it out and learning during this time in this industry, when it gets better, you're gonna literally be booming.
Yeah, no, 100%. And this is why we're here today, because we see the potential, right? We see ourselves in the future. Like, I know you guys do it too, right? And that's why we stick in my real estate. We love real estate, and I love what I do, honestly. It makes me so happy to wake up in the morning and know that I'm helping families obviously.
And it's nice too because you're your own boss in a sense. Like if you need to pick up your son from school, you can.
You know, when I cried for Halloween, they were doing this parade, and I think it was like 11 or something, and I was like, he saw me, his eyes just lit up, and to me that was like, you know, if I had a 9 to 5, probably I couldn't make that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And showing up really matters to your kids, and being able to do that definitely makes it worth it.
Yeah.
So
I think that's something very rewarding about
Yeah.
our industry. Like even if you need to take a mental break for 2 days, it's not like you're reporting yourself to someone like, hey, can I take off? Like no, you can literally reset and go back.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets a little overwhelming sometimes, but there's definitely a way to balance it, I would say.
Yeah.
We could go on for days with that. But let's move on. I think that was a great conversation. We do this thing where you can mention your most raw or flawed moment of the week. So a moment where you were raw or a moment where you were flawed in any type of way. I always use the example of you fell down some steps showing a house for a flawed moment.
Yo, that happened to Mario.
That happened to me twice.
That happened to Mario at
Broker open. She was there.
Oh yeah, we were all there.
Yeah. I didn't see it
He
though.
missed the step.
We just heard
it. But we didn't see it.
Me. I laughed so hard.
That's funny. I want to see.
I'll never forget that.
I
Sorry,
get
Mario.
where he came from though, because that step was blended
Yeah,
into
no,
the
no,
floor.
it went way too. I remember that too. I don't know how
It's
we
the same
didn't.
color.
I don't know how we didn't fall.
I'm glad he fell first, because then
Yeah.
he would have definitely fell. Sorry, Mario.
Sorry, but sometimes I laugh about it too. Just you know how you just laugh. It happens.
You
You're
have
just
to.
sitting at
Bro,
home.
when happens to me, I am my biggest comedian, because I
Yeah.
will crack up on
You just
myself.
have to laugh about it.
That's our way of coping too.
Yeah.
It's a bad way of coping.
Yeah.
Like, we'll do anything but share our feelings.
Yeah, bro. See, that's what. Like sometimes I want to be negative, and my mind doesn't even let me be negative. I'm just
Yeah.
thinking like, bro, seriously. But I don't think I've hold down the stairs with my. I think the other day I was trying to open a door and it took me forever. I felt so embarrassed. I was going back and forth. I'm calling the listing agent. I'm like, bro, it's not working. I can't open
You gotta
it.
jiggle it.
Yeah, you gotta jiggle it. You gotta push it. I'm like, I'm doing
Was it
this.
because it's cold? And like it probably froze?
Yeah, it was cold, but I said, you don't have another key? He goes, no, that's the only one. I was there already earlier today and it worked. I'm like, well, great for you, but right now it's not working for me and I'm here. And that's just embarrassing, you trying to open it and your buyers are in the back and like, bitch.
I low-key have told my bars, I'm like, can you try this? Because maybe it's
Oh
just
yeah,
me.
I was like, can you try this? So, but, I don't know.
That's it?
I don't think anything bad is,
Not like something bad, but like just a moment where you're like
Or like, if
oh,
you had to be a raw moment, like, tell something to a client of yours that you really didn't want to, but it was like no circumstances around it, like you had to tell them this stuff.
when they don't get their offer accepted.
Aww.
I feel bad, cause no, I'm joking. But yeah, it's those type of conversations are always complicated to have, right? Because when they love this house, and the market's still competitive, So yeah, when I tell them that their offer is not accepted, it's like bad. I had to do this.
Whatever, Yessica, you've been raw this whole damn moment up to this
I know,
point.
but I don't know what else to
Talking
say
about
with my client.
pregnant and
I'm not pregnant, guys. I only have one kid. I
There
don't
you
even
go.
know if I'm gonna have another kid.
that's her raw moment right
That's
now.
my raw moment. My raw moment with my son. I love my baby.
That was in the moment.
Yeah, I went to
You
school.
almost cried over grapes and apples.
Yes, that was. I would definitely say that was. Again, going back to the Dominican music, I heard the song specifically. It made me tear up.
Can you play it? Just like a little bit.
Alright, this will be the closeout song right here.
I don't know. I don't remember the name.
That's the thing with Dominican songs, you don't ever remember the name, you just
Did I
remember the
save
beat
it though?
or the words.
On TikTok probably. Oh, I do cry a lot over anime, so maybe.
Raw? That was your
Yeah,
raw moment?
I cried. Oh, this is what I cried for. This video last time.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, this was a video that I cried.
How old is he turning?
I think he's 95.
He's like the Airbnb host.
Yeah, he's the
He's by
Airbnb
himself.
host, and he's by himself with a dog, and he's just.
Honestly, old people make me cry.
I know.
They're so vulnerable.
So that's my role moment.
I think about my grandma and like my great aunt.
Oh, this is it.
We're about to get emotional, but instead, this is what we're getting into right now.
This almost made me cry. I think I dropped a tear or two. I was wept. Well, he's doing his own version of it. There's like a fella, right? So, but just listening to them took me back. Definitely, for sure.
Even. Oh, all right. Anyways, well, guys,
Thank you so much.
thank you, Yessica, for
Welcome
being
to my
with
life.
us. Thank you for joining us today. I
Thank
think
you
we
for
consider
finally
you
coming.
definitely one of our closest friends in the industry. So we definitely appreciate you coming and being on our podcast. Hopefully, we get an invite to your podcast soon.
Yes, of course,
enough.
of course. Cafecito and real estate. I'll have cafecito.
And have coffee for us because Jessica has
The
been
good
telling me
coffee.
for 2 years that she's gonna make me a coffee.
I
She
made you
hasn't made
coffee
it for me.
once, my love.
Yes, but you said a Dominican latte, which I've been waiting for.
Okay.
So-
I'm gonna open a coffee shop in the future, so don't
Yeah,
worry.
we believe you. We
Yeah.
definitely believe you. And I've supported you with that. I told you to start with the truck.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about it.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were thinking about it during the summer. Off topic now because I was just doing the outro. But
Yeah.
think about doing over the
Well,
summer.
we used to hang out a lot more.
Yeah, because we don't anymore, unfortunately.
Because someone likes to not go through with plans.
Who was that?
That could be either one of us. to
That
be
could be you.
honest. But thank you so much for being
Yes,
here.
thank
We
you.
definitely enjoyed your company. We love you. And don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. See
Feliz
you next year.
Navidad, hoes.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.